Hello there, everyone. Welcome to On the Bright Side. I am Daniel, and I am joined by Tiffany.
Hey.
I got no drinks this time, because hopefully I won't need them. Last time,
Pain and suffering?
that was my summary. A lot of backstory on Endeavor and the Todoroki family, and it was all bad and all not good, and it hurt. And now we're gonna have a long chat with the previous holders of One for All and see what we're doing next. If you guys are excited to see what happens in today's episode, then do me a favor and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single My Hero Academia reaction going forwards. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't like that phrasing. I don't like that.
The inside of you, and I'm like, oh
god.
How come they all got chairs? Where's your chair?
Why is the guy facing this wall? Hello.
Two of them.
Hello.
Are they in timeout?
Are these the ones who we haven't been revealed yet? They're gonna have a big reveal. But we don't know this guy. Hello?
Oh, dude, man, it's just fire.
Well, he's not dead yet, so his full body's not here.
Oh, y'all really just in a tiny little corner of a room, floating in space. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So this never happened before.
Yeah. It's all coming to a singularity. That means this has to be the last cycle, right? Thanks. I'm glad you aren't watching me jerk off.
Gross!
Were those words? There you go.
Oh, Scary Man. Hi, Scary Man.
Why you big? That's the guy who gave him the battle sense. Hikage Shinomori. Yeah, that was pretty neat. It hurt. Get right. Eh? Alright.
That's crazy.
Does it shorten lifespans? Oh god. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Deku's only gotta live to be 20.
It might not be as bad since he was quirkless beforehand, though.
Yeah. You two are quirkless, so you guys can live longer. Okay. Okay, so it really is the last cycle.
You're right.
But for real. I didn't know it was like this, though.
Unless you can find another quirkless homie to train,
yeah, someone
you're
who's,
it, buddy.
There's two things you need to fulfill. Someone who's quirkless.
And someone who's strong enough to take it without blowing up. Apparently
And
that's
someone
a risk.
who's willing.
Oh, that too. Technically 3 things. That's awkward.
So now we need to talk about what we do.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to kill him, though. Like he said he wanted to save him. Teh, maybe. Well, this is just like when Aang and Avatar was all like, should I kill the Fire Lord? And everyone was like, yes. And he was like, I don't wanna though. Uh-huh.
強い感情でワンフォールを上回る人一人では抱えきれないほどの思いあれが巨悪となり果てたらもう誰にも止められない許すことも分かり合うことも叶わない救いようのない人間はいるんだ殺してでも止めるという覚悟はあるかい
Well, Deku.
泣いている子供を感じたんです。今までいろんな人と戦ってきました。
Hey, look, his mouth is showing up.
彼らは折れなかった。戦って止めるしかなかった。
Uh-huh.
でも彼らがどうしてそうなってしまったのか。ワン・フォー・オールは殺すための力じゃなく助けるための力なんだとオールマイトから教わりました。原点が打つための力であっても
It really is like Avatar, huh?
もう一つ大きな意味を持つようになったんです。僕はあの子を助けたい。
Maybe the Avatar, if he was actually more able to communicate his feelings.
だから君についていくんだ。
You know, made the man cry.
Aw.
試すようなことをしてごめんなドラギコ。私たちは選択を誤ったけれど私たちは弟子に恵まれた。君たちもいい加減に協力してくれ。ワン・フォー・オールの力で全解放するための協力を。
I legitimately feel like they put them in timeout.
They put themselves in timeout,
Oh,
apparently. Hello. Yeah. Uh-huh. We might need to start explaining some things now.
君のためでもあるんだ。もはやその段階ではない。
Yep, we're past that.
諦めないもん。すべてを話そう。
what's
Oh,
that
shit.
pose, homie?
I'll tell you everything.
Oh, tell you everything.
It's kind of hard to
Can't really
expect that of
do
people.
that.
ヴィラン連合のダビコと轟東也は私の息子に間違いありません。真実です。
地の剣も逃げるヴィランを刺し殺したのも事実です。彼が個性を発動していれば想定される被害規模は今の日ではありませんでした。
Which is saying something.
ギガントマキアの銃弾によって私の母は重傷を負いました。
Uh-huh.
すべて事実でした。すみませんじゃ取り返しのつかない事態なんですよ。この一週間
Okay,
弱
but
どれだけの人が住む家を
we didn't really
ご存知です
have anything to do with that.
憔悴した顔で泣いていれば取り返しがつきますか。
はあ？つくわけはねえだろ。
それが今エンデバーにできる償いです。
We'll do what we can, but
I love his color.
so fucking stupid.
広大な敷地と十分なセキュリティを持つヒーロー科の学校を指定避難所として開いていただく運びとなりました。すでに学生の家族には避難を進めてもらっています。
Fun.
避難も不安も私だけに向けてほしい。
Just me.
みんなで俺を見ていてくれ。
A different look at me now.
言うならばあの日ヒーローは消えた。それでも
Is that your hair,
立ち上
bro?
がる人はいる。
Do you have leaf hair?
Not him with the
Also-
with the leaf hair, bro.
Aizawa with the eye patch. We have to be very, very delicate about the
Oh,
Deku
is that a
thing.
runaway letter?
今までありがとう。
Oh boy.
秘密を A 組のみんなには伝えなくてはいけないと思い、遊泳校から出ていきます。ヒーロー科に入れて A 組のみんなと出会えて本当に嬉しかった。ありがとう。さようなら。
It's rough because like legitimately a situation where no one knows if he'll come back.
ヒーローと呼ぶのなら4月デク君がヒーローアカデミアを去った。
Damn. no longer My Hero Academia. No One's Hero Academia. Also,
It's giving vigilante.
the final act.
Huh? When do you have to check to see if My Hero Academia is done? It's been 10 months since I said there's only a year to go. I'm sorry, I'm reconsidering it. Yep. So it was going to end, but then I guess he was like, nah, man, I could see some more going on.
That is My Hero Academia. What'd you think of that episode, Tiffany?
I was about to say what's a good time, but like, define good time.
It was a transition into a new phase of the story. What it says is the final act, but I mean, the story doesn't exactly feel close to being done yet. If anyone in the comments wants to like predict how long the anime is gonna go on for, I mean, the arcs have been getting longer and longer as the series has gone on. So, you know, maybe this will just be one prolonged thing. But it feels like we're entering an entirely new type of show, and I'm very excited. Although, Tiffany, from what I understand, we're not going to be seeing a whole lot more of the UA students and everyone.
Farewell, friendo.
Yeah, so that goodbye was kind of like more... I'm sure we'll see them every now and again, but the story right now has really shifted to being about Deku mainly. And I believe that is met with some lukewarm feelings by a lot of people, but I, for one, am excited. We can really dive into him and Hero Society when we're not so focused on like keeping the class together, you know? Will this mean that the appearances of my girl are going to dissipate?
Suffer.
Ow. She sprayed acid at me. Anyway, this episode was a lot of talking, which is fine. By the way, I'm not complaining about that, but some of it was kind of hard to follow, I felt, and I don't know if it's just because I'm tired. Hello, Editing Daniel here. I am happy to say that upon rewatching the episode, I understand everything and I have become one with the My Hero Academia. I didn't fully I felt like they hinted at it. I didn't fully understand why those two were in the corner. Like, I guess their ideology didn't align with everyone else, so they don't participate, you know? Maybe they both have the same outfit, right? They have similar, like, their uniforms. Were they, like, part of a squad or something that was, like, supposed to try and kill them? I don't know. I could theorize for a while about all the other holders. I've compared it to Avatar, and actually there's a lot of people that have compared many things about this show to Avatar, which is so funny because the creators never watched Avatar. They've explicitly said that. He should. It's good. He'd like it. That's just a blanket statement for all of humanity, though. However, specifically, it reminded me of, like, how... Do I need spoiler warning for Avatar The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
Spoiler warning. Even though we already kind of talked about it in the episode, I'll go into it more depth here. So, like, towards the end of the series, when he asked all the previous avatars what he can do to avoid killing the Fire Lord, and they're all like, nothing. Think about the greater good, idiot. And Aang's all like, shit. And then...
Well, like, Aang has an entire breakdown.
One of my least favorite parts about Avatar The Last Airbender is how basically the universe gives him a new ability to be able to defeat the Fire Lord peacefully.
You're just over here like, no, you gave him the easy way out.
It's kind of like, it doesn't feel, I don't hate it, absolutely, but like it feels like one of the weakest pieces of writing in an otherwise perfectly written show. I hope that like something like that doesn't happen for this show, but it kind of feels like it can't really. All right, end of spoilers. Basically, I think that Deku going against the grain of all the other holders' wishes and wanting to save Shigaraki it's gonna have to happen, I feel. He's gonna have to find a new way to bring justice, his own way. And he said that. He's made that pretty clear. That's what he would like to do.
Is it high key the harder pathway than just fighting them? Probably, but like.
Yeah. He's all like, in the past I've had to fight so many bad guys, but I've never really understood any of them. I want to understand this time. And if it's possible to reconcile, I will. Now, All For One, though.
All For One can catch these.
That guy's gotta go. But how sweet would it be if Deku managed to get Shigaraki work together with him, and Shigaraki was the one that killed his own master? I mean, it's Star Wars. Where Darth Vader is the one who ends up defeating Palpatine after doing his bidding, ends up dying because of it. So, I don't know. When I try and think like Horikoshi, I'm like, think Star Wars. The truth has come out to a select few people about what's the deal with All For One. Nope. Yes. Well, technically, yes. All For One and One For All. I'm getting them so mixed up today. But yes, both of those. And it seems like that information is is kind of spreading to the public, which is why Deku needs to go on the run. I hope he can reconvene with his friends later, but I seriously am just curious to see where his solo journey takes him, you know?
I get what the people who I know who've been reading is like, hi, we don't stay in school long. I'm like, oh.
There are lots of possibilities for the future. We have Endeavor, Hawk's best genist, who have done a press conference and have been like, we are trying to do what we can. It's not going to be satisfying to all of you. It's impossible at this point. Despite that, we're still trying. Right? It seems like the goal for the heroes is to, at this point, find all those members of the Paranormal Liberation Front who escaped, find the League of Villain members. Specifically, we got a grudge with Dabi at this point. Spinner, I feel like, is just gonna get the fuck out of there before too long.
I hope so, for his sake.
Toga's... who knows? Unfortunately, we have a lot of previous villains who have escaped, but I didn't even think about that. Now that Deku is, like, vigilante, he can go after them, right? We can we have a rematch against Muscular, against Stain. It might be pretty hype. I don't know. It feels like we've entered a new phase, and the possibilities are endless. If you're excited for the future of this show, then leave a like. Let me know what you thought in a comment. Subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you're notified of the next episode and where we go in the future. I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, everyone, take it easy.